into the squared circle, getting all the love of the crowd here in Malta, of course. The face of pro wrestling Malta, the champion here. And Francesco Messina acting like he's going to wrestle here. And of course, the second Mr. Valletta comes into the ring, La Familia runs out.
Boys, let's get this going. Hey, Baldy.
Johnny Valletta having a go. Francesco Messina riling up the crowd here. Conor Matthews has a match to take care of. He is the champion to take on here in a moment.
Hey Wesley, I'm gonna do some commentating today.
Absolutely, been joined here with the glittering one, Mr. Roddy.
There you go.
And the referee have a quick check there.
Come on here, they're wasting their time.
What's your thoughts on this match, Mr. Roddy?
I like your beard.
Sorry?
Shit is
What's
long.
your thoughts on this match
You
here?
have one long thing in your life.
Conor Matthews has his work cut out for him, does he not?
Yeah.
Johnny Valletta, the champion.
In the last match, well, he won. He won, but he did not pin me. He pinned Jack Wynn.
Absolutely, I saw that match there. And Johnny Valletta about to square off here with Conor Matthews. And Conor Matthews removing the shirt there.
Oh, he show off.
And,
He thinks he has a lot of muscles.
Johnny Valletta there mocking his opponent, Conor Matthews. There's Don Francesco Messina lurking outside the ring. He's always someone you got to worry about there. They lock up in the center of the ring. Is Johnny Valletta using his power to push him into the corner. And Mr. Roddy, what's the proper approach here for Conor Matthews?
Well, this man is strong, but sometimes he's stupid. He doesn't do any lot of stuff.
Absolutely. And a big right hand to the champion, ladies and gentlemen, as he puts his dukes up there as if to have a boxing match. He misses with the right hand, misses with the left hand. And Conor Matthews having his way with the champion.
We're wrestling here, we're not boxing.
Absolutely. But
By the way,
regardless there, those
welcome to the family. Whose family?
the family there, Conor Matthews. And there's a big right hand is Johnny Valletta keeping up with the tide of this match with a right hook. We're seeing lots of punches being thrown in this match, but of course they're quite effective. An attempted lariat there. There's a perfectly executed lariat by Johnny Valletta, the champion. And Conor Matthews.
Look at them. They're all cheering for the greatest Johnny Valletta.
Absolutely. And Roddy clearly not a fan of Mr. Valletta.
I'm nobody's fan.
Not a fan of La Familia either, I can tell that as well.
All I can say is that I'm a fan, me, the glittering one.
If you're not going to do it, who knows who will? As Johnny Valletta, a big kick to the midsection there. Conor Matthews, and of course getting the mouth there from Don Francesco Messina. And a massive kick there. And Francesco Messina making his way up onto the apron for a moment there, but not needed as it was only a 2 count. He's almost an insurance policy for when members of La Familia having trouble in the ring. Don Francesco Messina's there with his dastardly deeds. It's misdirection and basically cheating, as it were. And Johnny Valletta caught off guard there.
That's, you know, about the Familia. Like people like Conor Matthews, they do exactly what the Don say.
Of course.
Look, he just cheap shot
And
like a coward.
the referee not paying attention. This is an absolute disgrace. This Francesco Messina having his way with the champion, missing with the right hand in
Oh, now he cannot use it.
right into the ring post there.
Uh-oh.
And Johnny Valletta now, and a big chop to the neck there, but here's Conor Matthews having a go with him. The referee has lost all control of this match. What exactly he was doing in the corner there with Mr. Matthews is beyond me. But, clearly not paying attention as Francesco Messina was able to get a few dirty shots in there as he loves to do there. There's Johnny Valletta in the centre of the ring there. Not an easy guy to pin.
They're cheering for Johnny. He's getting beat up by Conor Matthews. Right.
And there's Francesco Messina.
Like again.
Cheating again in the corner. A big elbow to the face there. The referee not paying attention at all. Referee tending to Conor Matthews like he's a nurse or something. Referee acting like he's a doctor. Johnny Valletta in the corner after just getting thrashed by Don Francesco Messina. He's tossed into the corner, no one home for Conor Matthews. Massive double drop kick there as Johnny Valletta showing off the agility. And of course, again, Don Francesco Messina cheating again.
They always cheat.
Absolutely. La Familia is always cheating. These Sicilians are always cheating and doing illegal things, as it were. Unbelievable.
They're not
You should not allow them into this island there. I think you should ban Sicilians from the island of Malta. I think it would be better for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
And a big kick there by Conor Matthews to the champion. Johnny Valletta needs to focus more on his match because it's basically a 2-on-1. The incompetence of this referee is unbelievable. Completely inept, incompetent, has no idea what's going on. Not paying attention to anything, and he's tending to nurse, look after Conor Matthews every time Johnny Valletta gives him a beating. And there's a spinning back kick perfectly executed by Johnny Valletta, and there's it again. And a Muay Thai kick to the knee. A massive kick to the face after that elliptical kick.
His face is broken.
Absolutely. Johnny Valletta, you can't execute a kick better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Valletta getting the crowd into it here. Kick to the midsection. A jumping side kick there. And Conor Matthews got him up and slammed him there.
He squashed like a sandwich.
Unbelievable. Only a 2 count. And that was a interesting situation for Johnny Valletta. You usually don't see Mr. Valletta get caught off guard that way. Now, of course, the referee paying attention to Don Francesco Messina. Paying attention to everything but what's going on in the ring. And no one home there as Conor Matthews runs himself into the ring post. And here is Don Francesco Messina again, cheating again. And the referee is asking for the bell to be rung. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an outrage here. And what's going on? Malta the Damager making his way into the ring.
Look, a superhero has emerged.
And Malta the Damager.
Oh my God.
And those words between him and Don Francesco Messina, as he's coming to the aid, has come to the aid here of Johnny Valletta.
Oh, there's marauders. Nobody wants to see that.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Maltese Marauders, of course, and what's going on? And Johnny Valletta and Malta the Damager having a go here in the centre of the ring.
They came out from mental hospital.
It's quite strange behaviour, but these guys are marauders, ladies and gentlemen.
Look. They are scared.
And Don Francesco Messina wants no part of it. And now he's sneaking up on Johnny Valletta. Of course, Mr. Valletta saw the attempt there. And Conor Matthews. And we're at our main event here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like this is turning into a main event. And we have a tag team match, ladies and gentlemen. La Familia, Don Francesco Messina and Conor Matthews against Johnny Valletta and Malta the Damager. Marauder number 1 and Marauder number 2, ladies and gentlemen, the Maltese Marauders. And the Maltese Marauders, of course, were undefeated in the United States of America.
The Don, like always, he like a chicken.
Don Francesco Messina does not want to go first in the ring, and I don't blame him, especially after those harsh words with Malta the Damager. Malta with a big kick to Conor Matthews there, and he tosses him into the corner. Johnny Valletta getting the crowd into it here. And Don Francesco Messina. Malta with a massive lariato there, and a big elbow to the face as Conor Matthews is getting a bloody thrashing by Malta the Damager. And here's the tag. Johnny Valletta and Malta the Damager looking to work him over here. And double springboard suplex off the top rope there. We're using the top rope, as it were.
Only 2 count.
Only a 2 count, but I reckon the Maltese Marauders would like this match to go on as long as they can, inflict as much pain and suffering as possible. And there's a double clothesline, ladies and gentlemen. Malta the Damager, the scoop slam there on Conor Matthews, and here's an attempt at a pin. And of course, Don Francesco Messina coming in, interfering as usual.
All I can say this, that the glittering one is very stronger than the Don himself.
We'd like to see you in a match with Don Francesco if you've not seen it already. Conor Matthews there, bloody slamming Johnny Valletta perfectly. Don Francesco tugged in. He's a legal man in the ring. Can you believe that? Something that he's done is legal. Unbelievable.
It's a shame. They should cheer me, the glittering one, not Johnny.
He is the face of Pro Wrestling Malta, as you know there, Mr. Roddy.
Well, if La Familia beats the Maltese Marauders, they are not face of the BWM, that's for sure.
As Johnny Valletta being worked over here by Don Francesco Messina. Conor Matthews, the referee, not even doing anything about it. There's a big elbow there.
Yeah, he's the best. No, you're not the best, Don. I'm the best here.
Messina claiming to be the best in Malta. And it's all out bedlam in the centre of the ring as Conor Matthews having a go with Malta. He just tossed him out of the ring as Don Francesco Messina with a series of punches to the body and head of Johnny Valletta. Of course, he was not the legal man in the ring. And now more misdirection. The referee finally paying attention to what's going on for the first time in the match as Mr. Matthews and Mr. Francesco having their way here with Johnny Valletta. Malta the Damager fiending to get into the ring there, seething with anger. And I've not seen Malta the Damager's not had his and what's going on here? The sleeper hold.
He's choking.
Looks like perhaps an illegal chokehold there. Is the referee not doing his job, not paying attention to what's going on in this proper match?
The referee is blind.
Absolutely. The referee not paying attention to what's going on as Johnny Valletta crawls under the legs of Don Francesco Messina, but Francesco Messina.
Oh, come on, little more. Patient.
And there's the tag, ladies and gentlemen. He's made the tag, and here's Malta the Damager.
That's it.
And again, Francesco Messina has been able to avoid that altercation with Francesco Messina. And there's a spinning heel kick, perfectly executed. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be spelling the end. And only a 2 count. Another 2 count by Malta, and Conor Matthews still feeling that kick there. There's Malta the Damager, and a big kick by Johnny Valletta coming in.
Oh no,
What's going on here,
They're going to
ladies
die.
and gentlemen?
They're dead. Oh, they're
This
dead.
should not be a good situation. And a double tombstone, ladies and gentlemen. This must be the end. I do not see either one of these guys getting up.
Oh.
Your winners, the Maltese Marauders. Malta the Damager, Johnny Valletta, victorious here. And massive double choke slam, ladies and gentlemen.
He's out.
And adding insult to injury, and Don Francesco Messina not even doing a thing to help his mate in the ring.
They're out. Who is the best, Don? Who is the best?
And Don Francesco Messina,
Who is the
Conor
best, Don?
Matthews, a bloody thrashing, double choke slam to add
Who
insult
is
to
the best, Don?
injury
I'm the
there.
best, not you.
And Roddy proclaiming he's the greatest in pro wrestling Malta, as we have the Maltese Marauders victorious here. Pro Wrestling Malta, Johnny Valletta, Malta the Damager. Marauder number 1, Marauder number 2, ladies and gentlemen.